Why did you
Somebody
stand
was
there
heckling
without
Because
him.
a-
nobody
Straight.
called me off. He didn't call me off.
What I
I
want to
got
know
no
is what
light.
open mic gives you 9 minutes.
The vintage lounge on Wednesday.
And who lets you a heckler go for 9 minutes? You know,
it was
open
it was
micer.
hodgepodge and ridiculous. And
Was
I
it another
I
comic?
know, I know
no,
that
it was
spot.
a drunk patron, and
Wow.
I was
Fella with the beard?
Yeah.
His name was Steve. He's a plumber,
Yeah,
and that's all I
Steve
know
the
about.
plumber. I've been to that place.
Yeah,
I've
really?
been vintage in Wausau.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
God.
Oh, yeah.
He's-
Steve the plumber, you're an asshole.
Check your guns at the door, kind of.
Well, it's kind of like the place. I have this problem with a bunch of places. There's not a lot of female comics on Long Island, so oftentimes I find myself the lone female
You know,
in a place like the Vintage,
years
where
ago, there were comedy clubs in Brooklyn
really.
that were excellent.
What happened
One
to
of them was called Pips.
Pips is the famous
That's
one.
where
That's
I went there.
That's rough. That's a rough
One was,
spot.
another one was called Toppers. Now, in Pips, especially, which was on Sheepshead Bay back then,
Emmons Ave.
you learned you had to have your
They
chops.
talk back
in
to you.
Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
But
And
when
it's
you
a
work in a
closed
comedy
place.
club in Brooklyn, you have to be real careful about who you say to who in the audience, because you don't know who is going to be in that idiot or whose his father is. And one night there was a time where
I always forget to care
this
about that.
guy was talking to his girlfriend, and the comic said, "Hey, pal, can you shut the fuck up and try?" And the guy looked at him and went, "Just shut the fuck up and do your act, all right? Don't let me have to come up there." And it was like, okay, yeah, I'll just do the act now. And
Yeah.
Good night,
Yeah.
folks.
you don't know. You
I
don't
was-
know. In
Yeah.
Brooklyn, you didn't know who
I was in a
was.
show where a
You-
guy pulled a knife on a guy.
You have to be
at
very
the show.
careful.
Like
Damn.
the guy got up and did that. It wasn't my set. Once again, never heckled myself. Everyone always loved me. But this fella got a. It was at a bar place, but it was on 92nd Fort Hamilton in Brooklyn. And the guy got mad at him and he jumped up on
Oh
stage,
my
put a
God.
knife.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've
Yeah.
never done nothing
Yeah.
that
It's
bad's
tough.
ever happened.
You
yet.
want to go home
My
and take a
first-
bath after that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm used to that. I'm just not used to peek out with tickets. I'm
Yeah.
I'm used to Brooklyn, not Long Island. But
Well, you know, Suffolk County is could be pretty rough at times too. It's a big difference between Suffolk County audiences and Nassau
Nassau?
County audiences.
Is it?
They really are. They're both great. Don't get me wrong. They're phenomenal. McGuire's is absolutely the best, but they could be a little bit more rednecky out there.
Oh yeah. Well, it's Suffolk.
Yeah, they could be.
That's where I used to
But if you're
perform.
if you're funny,
You get through.
you don't get. You know.
Yeah, like even with the
and
heckler,
carry
everyone was
a
laughing still.
weapon
Did you
showable.
say anything back to me?
Yes.
Yeah, but then I realized he
Yes.
was very drunk, and as like the only female there, I didn't have my friends with me. I didn't want to go too hard at him because he was drunk. And
Hopefully, there's somebody in the
So-
room that.
Oh,
could
no, there was.
correct
It
that.
was-
Yeah.
Vintage is
It's
a very
not our
small
job.
place.
no, yeah,
You know, it's just it's a bar with an area that they've designated.
and
Yeah.
like half of the
Those are
lights
tough.
work
Those are rough.
sometimes.
Those
because
are
the
rough
people are still
rooms.
sitting at the bar talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
And they're
those
not
are
gonna-
those are
Yeah,
rough.
and they're not
The-
going to watch.
The worst
Yeah.
spot I ever played in Brooklyn was the same 92nd Fort Hamilton place where they pulled a knife. But it wasn't because of that. It was because we did the show in the bar during the Subway series, and they didn't shut the game
forget it.
off.
No,
They didn't shut the
that's-
game off.
And you better not.
So
tell
I
them
thought I
Yeah,
made
no,
a great
yeah.
joke, but it's just the Yankees
Yeah.
scored. You know?
My last
thought you
show,
were
I
killing
went
I
up.
thought I was killing, but it was the Yankees. Then I thought I was doing bad because it was the Mets.
Yeah.
No, well, my last show I got put up. It was my friend's birthday show. She puts me up during cake,
Oh
and
god.
you can't compete with cake.
I've had
No, that's tough.
shows.
That's
I panicked. I was like,
I've
Happy
had
birthday
catered
while you're showing
shows
your
where they
show.
say to me, Rob, after the dinner, we figure the best time for you to go up is when we serve the cake.
no.
It's like, do you want me to come out of the cake? I mean, you can't pick a worse time.
Right?
You know, it's like, why don't you just... No, I want to go on during the prime rib. So I really then feel like I want to put the Luger to my head.
Or they
I
hold
want to
the
go on during
dinner.
the exchanging of vows.
Yeah.
I'd like
Or
to-
they hold the dinner and they make them wait while you go on, and then people are starving and angry.
Yeah, all they want is the food.
Nothing
yeah.
makes you want cake
What
more
you
than
don't
hearing
want to
about
do is you
polio
don't
and
want to go
stuff.
up after the MC
Right? I was like,
says,
what are you doing?
just before you go up, you don't want the MC to say, and while I have you here, folks, can we please just take a moment of silence
Yeah.
for the family that
Yeah.
got killed last
I hate
night
that.
on
Oh,
Route
wow.
35.
And then after that,
Yes.
ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
such a
Rob
Now,
Ladies and
styling
gentlemen,
up.
please welcome a powerhouse, a real fireball.
we did a comedy
And coming
show.
up next, a fellow who's still alive. And speaking of dead, he's not.
We did a comedy
He's
show.
gonna kill tonight.
Right.
And just before we started, a man got up there and started showing pictures of children that were like infected with Lyme disease,
that's so
and,
sad.
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
like
And now the buffet.
And can you please give to these children? And this is an organization, and certainly we wanted to and cared, but and then like,
Right.
all right, now the show. We were like,
That's
It's
right.
very hard to
Worse than
follow.
that is like them going
You
up
gotta
and saying,
pick the spirits
"This is
back
why
up,
you
Sally."
don't want to eat meat," and show cows having their heads
Yeah.
bashed. You know,
Oh man.
You were supposed to pick their spirits
comedy
up
is a
after
very
that.
serious business.
Comedy can be
It
tough.
is.
You-
Comedy is a very serious. And when we're off stage, we're not all. See, people think that you're funny all the time.
no, yeah.
You know, and they want to show them that they're funny too.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
They
You
wanna
could put this
share.
in your skit,
Yeah.
Dana.
You never
I
go to
say.
you never say to a doctor, you could use this.
You could use this.
You know,
This is a
but
left ventricle.
People come
You
up
just
to
put it
comics and say, "You got a minute? I got something I want
That's
to
so funny.
You could use this
Yeah,
too.
you could use
Someone
this.
offered, oh, you know, I can give you some jokes if you want to pay me for them. I was like, why do I need
I mean,
your
we're
jokes?
just like regular
Yeah.
people. When we cut, do we not bleed? I mean, we are like regular
Off stage,
people.
though, I'm still hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's where
Great.
they
It's
all.
all about
Well,
you.
Impossible
No, my friend
to
doesn't-
not like.
About you.
My friend does a bit about how he tried to put somebody's stuff in his act once and he doesn't do it anymore because that stuff killed and there's nothing worse than when somebody else
Somebody else's
jokes.
stuff. Well, they say everyone's a comedian, and that's the point there. And everybody thinks they can do it until they.
Humor
Actually,
is
Well, we'll
relative.
see tonight.
and we'll see which one has what it takes and which one has what it ain't.